What if I told you that your legs may start weakening long before you feel old? Not when you are lying in bed, not when you are sitting in your recliner, but in the small moments most seniors ignore, standing up from the couch, stepping off a curb, walking to the bathroom at night, carrying groceries from the car, or trying to catch yourself when your foot catches the edge of a rug. That is when weak legs reveal themselves. And for adults over 60, weak legs are not just about muscle size. They are about balance, reaction time, joint control, nerve signals, and confidence. When the legs stop responding quickly, one small stumble can become a serious fall. The CDC reports that more than 1 out of 4 older adults falls each year, and falling once can increase the chance of falling again. But here's the good news: you do not need a gym, a personal trainer, or expensive equipment to begin strengthening your legs. You need the right movements, done safely, consistently, and at the right level for your body. Today, I'll show you 5 simple exercises designed especially for seniors living at home. Movements you can do near a chair, kitchen counter, hallway, staircase, or bed. Before we begin, remember, if you have severe pain, recent surgery, chest pain, dizziness, sudden one sided weakness, or a history of falls, talk with your doctor or physical therapist first. These exercises are for education and general strength support. They are not a cure for medical disease, and they should never replace professional care. Now let's wake up your legs safely. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Exercise 1: the Independence Lift. Here is the first truth many seniors do not like to admit. One of the earliest signs of leg weakness is not walking slowly. It is needing your hands to push yourself out of a chair. Think about your daily life. You stand up from the breakfast table. You rise from the couch during a commercial break. You get out of a dining chair at a restaurant. You stand after sitting in the waiting room at the doctor's office. Every single one of those moments is a strength test. That is why the first exercise is called the Independence Lift. This movement trains your thighs, hips, glutes, core, and balance system. More importantly, it teaches your body how to stand up with control, the exact skill you need every day. Start with a firm chair, not a soft sofa. A dining room chair is usually best. Place it against a wall so it does not slide. Sit near the front edge of the chair with your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Your knees should be bent comfortably, and your toes should point in the same direction as your knees. Now, lean your chest slightly forward as if your nose is moving over your toes. Keep your back long, not rounded. Press through your heels and slowly stand up. Once you are fully standing, pause for 1 second. Then slowly lower yourself back down, like you are trying not to drop into the chair. That slow lowering part is important, and many seniors only think standing up builds strength, but lowering down with control teaches your muscles to protect your knees, hips, and lower back. If you are weak or nervous, place your hands on the armrests or lightly on your thighs. That is not cheating. That is a safe starting point. As you get stronger, use less help from your hands. Do 5 repetitions to start. Rest. Then try one more set if your body feels steady. Your goal is not speed. Your goal is control. A common mistake is letting the knees collapse inward. Do not let that happen. Keep your knees gently tracking over your toes. Another mistake is rocking forward too fast. Move slowly enough that you feel your legs doing the work. Try this once in the morning and once in the afternoon, not as punishment, not as a workout you dread. Think of it as practicing independence. Because every strong stand from a chair is a message to your body. I still want to get up, move, and live on my own terms. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. Exercise 2. The kitchen counter calf pump. Your calves are not just lower leg muscles. They are part of the pumping system that helps move blood back upward from your legs. They also help with ankle stability, walking, stair climbing, and catching your balance when your body sways forward. Many older adults lose calf strength quietly. They notice it when they start shuffling, when stairs feel harder, or when they feel unsteady stepping off a curb. That is why the second movement is called the kitchen counter calf pump. You can do this in one of the safest places in the house, at your kitchen counter. Stand facing the counter with both hands lightly resting on it. Do not grip tightly unless you need support. Place your feet about hip width apart. Keep your posture tall, as if a string is gently lifting the top of your head. Now, slowly lift both heels off the floor. Rise onto the balls of your feet. Pause for 1 second at the top, then slowly lower your heels back down. That is 1 repetition. Do 8 to 12 repetitions. If that feels too easy, do not rush. Slow it down. Take 2 seconds to lift, 1 second to pause, and 3 seconds to lower. That controlled lowering builds more strength than bouncing up and down. Now add the second part, the toe lift. Keep your heels on the floor and gently lift your toes upward. You should feel the muscles in the front of your lower legs working. Lower the toes back down slowly. Do 8 to 12 repetitions. Together, heel raises and toe lifts train both sides of the lower leg, the calf muscles in the back and the shin muscles in the front. This matters because walking safely is not just pushing off the ground. It is also lifting the front of the foot so you do not drag your toes. For seniors, toe dragging can be dangerous, especially on carpet, uneven sidewalks, or bedroom rugs at night. Here is the safer version. Keep both hands on the counter and move slowly. Here is the stronger version. Use only 1 hand for support. Here is the advanced version. Rise up on both heels, then lower down extra slowly. Do not try single leg calf raises unless you are very steady and have support nearby. Stop if you feel sharp pain in the ankle, calf, or Achilles tendon. Mild muscle work is fine. Sharp pain is not. This exercise may look small, but it trains something big: your ability to push, step, stabilize, and recover. And after 60, those little recoveries and the ones that happen when you almost trip but catch yourself can make a major difference. Exercise 3. The side step hip guard. Most seniors think leg strength is only about the front of the thighs, but one of the most important areas for balance is actually the side of the hips. These muscles help keep your pelvis steady when you walk. They help prevent that side-to-side wobble. They help you stay upright when one foot is off the ground. And they are especially important when you step sideways, turn in the kitchen, walk around furniture, or avoid a pet moving across the floor. That is why this exercise is called the side step hip guard. You will need a kitchen counter, hallway wall, or the back of a sturdy couch. Stand tall with your hands lightly touching the support. Keep your feet facing forward. Now take one small step to the right. Bring the left foot in to meet it. Then take another small step to the right. Move slowly and keep your toes pointing forward. Do 5 steps to the right if you have space. Then reverse and take 5 steps to the left. If your space is small, just do 2 steps each way and repeat. The key is not how far you step. The key is keeping your hips level and your knees soft. Do not let your feet turn outward like a duck walk. Do not lean your upper body side to side. Imagine your torso is calm while your legs do the work underneath you. Now here is the wake-up version. After each side step, pause for 1 second before bringing the other foot in. That pause forces your hip muscles and balance system to communicate. Your brain has to ask, where is my body in space? That is exactly the kind of coordination many older adults lose when they sit too much. Do 2 rounds each direction. If you want to make it more useful for real life, practice near the kitchen because that is where many side steps happen, moving from the sink to the stove, turning toward the refrigerator, or stepping around an open cabinet door. A common mistake is moving too quickly. Fast movement hides weakness. Slow movement reveals and rebuilds control. Another mistake is holding your breath. Breathe normally. Your body needs oxygen and rhythm. This exercise is not just for stronger hips. It is for safer walking. Because when the hips are weak, the feet may still move, but the body does not feel secure. And when the hips become stronger, many seniors feel something they have not felt in years: steadiness. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. Exercise 4, the stair confidence builder. Stairs are one of the most honest tests of aging legs. You can avoid the gym, you can skip long walks, you can sit through most of the day, but sooner or later, life asks you to step up onto a curb, a porch, a bus step, a church entrance, a friend's home, or the first stair in your own house. That is why the 4th exercise is called the stair confidence builder. This movement strengthens your thighs, glutes, calves, and coordination. But it must be done with care. Use the bottom step of a staircase. Make sure there is a handrail. Wear supportive shoes. Do not practice on loose rugs, wet steps, or in socks. Stand facing the step. Hold the handrail with one hand. Place your right foot fully on the step, not halfway, not just the toes. Your whole foot should be secure. Now, press through the right heel and step up. Bring the left foot up to meet it. Pause. Then step back down slowly, leading with the same foot or alternating if you feel steady. Do 5 repetitions leading with the right leg, then do 5 leading with the left leg. Keep your chest lifted. Do not pull yourself up with the handrail. The rail is there for safety, not to replace your legs. Here is the most important detail. When you step up, your knee should point in the same direction as your toes. If your knee caves inward, slow down or use a lower step if possible. If stairs are too hard, use a thick, stable book. No, I do not recommend that for seniors because it can slide. Instead, use a very low exercise step with a non-slip surface, or simply practice marching in place while holding the counter. If your knees are sensitive, reduce the height. Smaller steps can still build strength. The beginner version: step up and step down with both hands supported. The moderate version: Use one hand on the rail. The stronger version, step up, pause at the top for 2 seconds, then lower down slowly. Do not do this exercise if you feel dizzy, if your knee buckles, or if you cannot place the whole foot safely on the step. This exercise is not about proving you can climb stairs fast. It is about rebuilding trust between your brain and your legs. Because confidence on stairs is not just physical, it changes how you live. You stop avoiding porches. You stop fearing curbs. You stop planning your day around what your legs cannot do. And that is the deeper goal. Not just stronger legs, but a bigger life. Exercise 5, the hallway balance march. Strength alone is not enough. You can have decent muscle and still feel unsteady if your brain, eyes, feet, and joints are not communicating well. Balance is a skill. Reaction is a skill. Coordination is a skill. And like any skill, it fades when you do not practice it. That is why the 5th exercise is called the hallway balance march. This is a simple movement, but it trains something very important, lifting one leg while staying steady on the other. Choose a hallway, kitchen counter, or the back of a sturdy chair. Make sure the floor is clear. No shoes, cords, pets, laundry baskets, or loose rugs in the way. Stand tall. Hold your support lightly. Now, lift your right knee a few inches as if you are marching slowly. Put it down. Lift your left knee. Put it down. Move slowly. Right, down, left, down. Do 10 total marches. If that feels easy, lift the knee a little higher, but only if your posture stays tall. Do not lean backward. Do not swing the leg. Do not stomp the foot down. Now, add a brain challenge. Pause for 1 second each time the knee is lifted. That pause is where the balance training happens. You may feel your ankle working. You may feel your standing leg adjusting. You may feel your core tighten slightly. That is good. Your body is learning to stabilize. For many seniors, this exercise is especially useful because real-life falls often happen during transitions, turning, stepping, reaching, or moving one foot while the other foot has to support the body. The beginner version, both hands on the counter. 9. The moderate version, one hand on the counter. The advanced version, fingertips only, but only if you feel very steady. Never close your eyes during this exercise unless a physical therapist is supervising you. Closing the eyes makes balance much harder and can increase fall risk. You can practice this before a walk, after morning coffee, or while waiting for water to boil. That fits real American home life. You do not need a perfect workout outfit. You do not need a gym membership. You just need a safe place and a few focused minutes. This movement reminds your nervous system. My legs still know how to lift, hold, balance, and step. And that reminder matters more with every decade. Simple weekly plan for seniors. If you are just starting, do not do all 5 exercises aggressively on day 1. That is how people get sore, discouraged, or unsafe. Here is a simple plan. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, do the independence lift, 5 to 10 repetitions. The kitchen counter, calf pump, 8 to 12 heel raises and 8 to 12 toe lifts. The side step hip guard, 2 rounds each direction. The stair confidence builder, 5 steps each leg. The hallway balance march, 10 slow marches. Rest as needed between exercises. On Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, take an easy walk if your doctor says walking is safe for you. Even 5 to 10 minutes around the house, driveway, hallway, or neighborhood can help maintain mobility. The CDC recommends older adults include aerobic, muscle strengthening, and balance activities as part of weekly physical activity, and the USPSTF has found exercise interventions provide a moderate benefit in preventing falls among older adults at increased risk. But remember, more is not always better. Better is better. Better form, better control, better consistency, better safety. Final message: strong legs are the foundation of your freedom after 60. Your legs do not weaken overnight. They weaken quietly through long hours of sitting, fewer stairs, shorter walks, less squatting, more fear, more caution, and less challenge. Then one day, the body asks for strength, and the legs answer too slowly. But that story can change. You do not need to train like an athlete. You do not need to punish your knees. You do not need to chase extreme workouts online. You need movements that match real life. Standing from a chair, rising onto your toes, stepping sideways, climbing one safe step, marching with control. These are not fancy exercises, they are independence exercises. They help you get out of a chair with more confidence. They help your ankles respond when the floor changes. They help your hips stabilize your body when you turn. They help your legs remember how to step up, lift, balance, and recover. And for seniors, that is the real goal. Not looking younger, not competing with anyone, not proving anything. The goal is to keep walking through your own front door, shopping for your own groceries, visiting your family, going to church, enjoying your garden, traveling when you can, and moving through your home without constant fear. Start small. Hold on when you need to. Rest when your body asks. Stop if something feels wrong. And if you are unsure, ask your doctor or physical therapist to guide you. But do not ignore your legs. Because after 60, your legs are not just muscles. They are your freedom, your balance, your confidence, and your connection to the life you still want to live. So today, choose one exercise, just one. Stand up from the chair with control, lift your heels at the kitchen counter, march slowly in the hallway. Your future strength is built in small moments like these. And the sooner you begin, the more your legs have to give back. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.